story, watch your belief, right? Here's the thing about the prayer. Pray for maturity. Pray for maturity. God, I really want to mature. I didn't say be boring. I said, I want to mature. I really want to mature. Now, if you don't want to, that's honest. Write that down too. Get that pen out. I don't want to grow up. I don't want to be mature. Find the pain and the fear underneath that, okay? And keep journaling about it. Keep writing it out, okay? Keep letting me know what topics you want me to cover. Have specific questions. If you have a question right now, you can type it in the comments, okay? Conviction. Lord, can give me conviction, not shame, like toxic shame. Like convict me when I'm off. Convict me. All right. Here's another one. Pray for humility. Now, you may already be a very humble person, but in this area, you may struggle with humility, because sadness doesn't mean humility, right? Humility, you could have a lot of ego in this area because you've been so hurt. Humility, God, give me humility. All right. The other one is help me to release blame and bitterness. Even the sweetest people, when I have them do this, sometimes they find anger that was lodged and blame. They blame their father. They blame their church. They beat themselves up. Validate how you feel. Validate what you went through. And then find leverage to release it. Find the leverage. You can do it. You can find it. What's important to you. And here's a great remedy. If you are very attached to a story, if you're very bitter, turn on worship. I talked about this last week, but really turn on worship. And, if you just do this for 10 days, 21 days for some of you, every day, because you can keep a calendar. You might be grumpy, but you can keep a calendar. For 21 days, 10 days, I'm going to put on worship music. And within the first 5 minutes, I'll get on my knees. And maybe, maybe you only do it for 10 minutes. And minute 7, I start specifically thanking God. You set up a little structure. So you have a schedule. But put on that worship music. Put on that worship music. Put on that worship music. Get on your knees, put on the worship music. Get on your knees, put on the worship music. Thank God. Tell God. Tell God. Sometimes you're going to start telling him how you're angry and how you're sad. Okay, come back tomorrow. Put on the worship music. Repent for something. Acknowledge yourself for something wonderful that you did, and thank God for it. Something's going to start happening, because you're actually, even though you might be stubborn or hurt at first, bless your heart, because you've been through some stuff, right? But you make a practice of coming in like that and stirring the atmosphere, it's going to start moving you. Okay? It's a little like being constipated. Some people, all they got to do is have a couple vegetables, drink some water. Some people can drink a little prune juice, and some people need to eat the half of a can of prunes. But it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. That just means they're really attached to their story. But usually those people become so strong and such advocates for releasing and letting it go. And I pray that this message has blessed you. I want you to go back and listen again. I find that people tell